Welcome to class. Today we'll do a full body flow, a movement-based practice. We'll start laying down. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe find some movement, massaging the lower back on the ground. Find your breath. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Come into your space on your mat. Try to move mindfully throughout the class today. Be in touch with your body and your breath. Notice how you're feeling. Without judgment. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Breath with sound. Make your inhales as long as your exhales. So first starting off here, and we'll gradually begin to move our bodies in a mindful way throughout this class. Begin to grab the outer blades of the feet to come into happy baby. Notice how the hips and the legs are feeling, as well as the shoulders. Take a few more deep breaths here. Maybe finding movement, extending one leg than the other, or you can stay still. From here, begin to extend both of the legs up to the air. You can also reach the arms above the head or straight up in front of you. Maybe circle the ankles and wrists or allow the arms to come out to a T. Slowly begin to bend the knees. Take some circles with the lower back here on the ground. And then come all the way up. We'll make our way into tabletop position here. And we'll begin to move a little bit. Stack your wrists under your shoulders. Begin to move through a few rounds of cats and cows. Inhaling one direction, exhaling the other. Link your breath with movement. Going at a pace that's appropriate for you. Maybe moving from side to side to work into the hips. Begin to stretch the wrists a little bit. Take one hand, pointing the fingers back toward the knees. You can start on either side. Maybe sitting the hips a little farther back to stretch more into it or moving, and then switch hands. Slowly release. Come back toward the center. A few more cats and cows. And then make your way into your downward facing dog. Drop the heels down toward the ground. Gaze at your thighs or navel. Keep sending the hips up and back. And breathe. Maybe pedal out the feet if that feels good. Even drop the heels from one side of the mat to the other. And begin to step the left foot forward, drop the right knee down. Come into a low lunge. Just working to open up the hip flexors a little bit here. You can press the hands into the knee. Keep pressing the hips forward. Feel the right hip flexor start to open. Keep breathing. Not here for too long. So you start to open up the hips, the legs. Keep engaging the belly. Keep breathing. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Notice any areas you might be holding tension. And slowly start to release this. Take your time. And then make your way back into your downward facing dog. This will be the only pose on each side that we hold for an extended amount of time today. The rest will be movement based. Allow your down dog to be a reset. Notice the difference in how your left leg, right hip flexor are feeling compared to the other side. Compared to the right leg and the left hip flexor. Begin to step the right foot forward. Drop down to the left knee. Set up for your low lunge. Hold here. Pressing forward into the hips. Restacking the hands on the right knee. Keep breathing, engaging the belly. Stabilizing yourself. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Notice where your thoughts are going here. Try to calm the mind. And then slowly start to make your way out of this. Come back to your downward facing dog. Notice how the legs feel now. Bend the knees, look forward, step to the top of the mat. And here in a forward fold, And then slowly sweep the arms up to the sky. We'll move through a couple rounds of sun salutations, the first being the most gentle, and then moving into more intense variations. Moving with breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, flat back. And exhale, take your palms down to the mat. Nice and slow here, with intention. Step back to your plank, lower down to the knees. Drop the chin and chest. Slide forward into cobra. And then tuck your toes, downward facing dog. You can go through that same sequence as we move on, where we'll start to build the intensity a little bit. Look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift and lengthen, inhale, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Press the hips forward, gentle back bend. Release the arms by the sides. Round 2, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Exhale, step back to your plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale through cobra. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here in downward dog. Bend your knees, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Round 3, fold forward as you exhale. Halfway lift, inhale and exhale, step back to plank. Take a push up, lower down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, make your way to the top of the mat. And exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release the arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Step the left foot behind you, set up for warrior 2. Back foot at 90 degrees. Big bend in the right knee. Look out over the right fingers. And then cartwheel your hands down. Keep the right arm down, open up to the left for a side plank. Come back toward the center, lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale through cobra. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Step up to the top of the mat and fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, release the arms by the sides and fold forward. Step back with the right foot, come into your warrior 2. Keep breathing here. We'll set up for our side plank. Left arm down, open up to the right side. Come back toward the center. Lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra or full cobra. Exhale back. This time take a child's pose, hips toward heels. Reach forward through the fingers, the hands. Keep breathing. Slowly start to make your way back up to downward facing dog. Keep breathing here. Make any adjustments that feel good. Slowly step the right foot forward, coming back into your warrior two. Big bend in the right knee. Begin to cross the right elbow on top of the left in eagle arms. The elbows to the height of the chin. Palms can touch. Or you can have the backs of the hands touch. Keep strong in the legs. Keep lifting up through the elbows and the shoulders. And breathing. And begin to prepare to take a big step forward, keeping the arms, and wrap the left leg around the right for eagle. You can keep the toe mound down on the ground on the left foot, or maybe if you have the space, you can wrap the left foot around the right calf. Keep breathing here, using your core to stabilize you. And then slowly start to unravel first the legs, then the arms. Inhale to reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Hang out here for a breath. And then step back to downward facing dog. Deep breaths in and out. And we'll set up for the left side. So first coming into warrior two. Left foot forward, back foot at 90 degrees. Begin to come into eagle arms. This time the right arm under the left. Palms touching or the backs of the hands. Strong in the legs. And prepare, look forward, take a big step up, wrapping the right foot around the left leg. Stabilizing yourself here once again with the core. Maybe bending the knee a little bit on the standing leg. And slowly unravel the legs and the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Breath in and out. Step back to downward facing dog. Spend a moment or two here in down dog, and then we'll start to set up for a deeper stretch in the legs. So coming into pyramid pose, stepping the right foot forward, the back foot about 12 to 18 inches behind you. Hands can be on your shin at first before we start to move deeper, or if you have blocks beside you, maybe use blocks. You should feel this pretty intensely in the right leg. And then maybe start to fold a little bit deeper. Try to keep the hips nice and square. Smooth breaths in and out. Begin to step back to downward dog. Reach the right leg to the sky. And then start to set up for pigeon. Right shin parallel to the top of the mat. Square the hips. Then maybe start to come down onto the forearms. Or as far as you can go. Keep breathing. Deep breaths in and out. Bring your awareness to your right hip. On your next inhale, slowly start to press yourself back up. Come back through downward dog. Bring some movement back into the right hip, however that feels good to you. And then begin to step the left foot forward to come into your pyramid pose. Hips nice and square. Once you get situated, start maybe at the shin for a few breaths, or hands on blocks. And then when you're ready, you can start to fold deeper. A few more breaths here. Step back to down dog. Reach the left leg to the sky. Set up for your pigeon on the left side. Squaring the hips. And when you're ready, start to come down as far as you'd like to. Bringing your awareness to the left hip. Notice the breath. On your next inhale, slowly start to come back up into down dog. Bring some movement back into the left leg. And then make your way down to your hands and knees. Take any movements that feel good here, maybe a cat and cow, circles with the hips. And then come down to a seat. Seated forward fold, legs together, reach the arms up and fold over the shins. A few breaths here. Slowly start to cross the right leg over the left. Twist over to the right side. Come back toward the center. Hug the left knee in. Cross it over the right leg and twist over to the left side. Slowly come back toward the center in a comfortable seat. Maybe circle the torso a little bit. One direction and then the other. On your next inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold over your lap. Relax the shoulders and the neck. Take a few deep breaths here. Slowly start to come back up. Take a breath in and out. Thank you so much for practicing. Namaste.